The NFL on EA Sports as we join you from the so-called Space City, Houston, Texas. Today on to Week 15 in the NFL, and we've got a good matchup in store, as it'll be the Black Knights of Rio de Janeiro taking on the Sentinels of Houston. And we are underway from Houston. Braxton Berrios selected to bring it out.
And he's going to get this across the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 23. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24.
But you look at this defense.
They come into this one down at the 27th position in the league, Charles, against the run.
And stopping the run, that's been an issue for them all season long. Aren't you glad that you're not coaching the defense right now?
I'm very glad. They said that they've seen it in doses, but very, very small doses.
Yeah, you've got to be consistent. It's down in and down out, being able to play it, understand what you have to get done, and finally stop some people, put them on the ground.
From the 24 now, here's a second down and 9.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And now the rookie's free.
He's on his way.
And he's going to get it all the way down to the 10-yard line.
66 yards rushing for him now as his fine rookie season continues. So not quite a first and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll take this one inside the 10 down to the 8. The excellent play last time is followed by a much more routine gain of 3. He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times. No way I can find any fault with the call. He may not have scored there, but of course you're going to give it to him.
The ball on the 8 still could get a first down technically. 2nd and 7. From the gun, he'll hand this off.
And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown.
A great effort there. With now 15 rushing touchdowns on the year. And the Sentinels get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon.
Dustin Hopkins on now to add the extra point. And it's good to make it 7-0. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away.
And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25.
Here we go. 21.
They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs.
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Here's Garoppolo to throw.
Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. But you look at this defense.
They were very strong in that victory from a week ago.
I don't know what the actual percentages are. I don't know the analytics on when you create 5 turnovers or takeaways in a game. But coaches have always told me, when you create a number that high, your chances of winning probably up over 98%.
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete.
On 4th down, A.J. Cole comes on to punt.
This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. And the punt goes out of bounds. Where will they put it? They'll put it just inside the 45-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
And they, on paper, Charles, no doubt they have the edge in this one. They are sitting with the AFC elite, and on the other side, they're down toward the bottom of the AFC. But you know what they say, especially at this point in the season, watch out for a trap game.
And in doing so, I would take my game plan and condense it. I would rely on my fundamentals, the fact that my players are probably just better, and not try and do too much, do just enough to win the game. And on the other side of the field, I'm doing everything. Every trick play I can think of, every different formation, you name it, I'm throwing it at them in order to try and get the upset win.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Off of play action, it's Watson. Eluding the pressure right.
Boy, a dangerous throw there. Fortunate for him, it'll wind up incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
Throwing on 3rd down, Watson.
He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
And this is what you want to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3 and out, and giving the ball back to their offense.
Officially just 27 yards there on the punt.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. You know, Charles, season winding down, time to maybe look ahead to the offseason. What do you see these guys going after either in the draft or free agency?
Well, with the season that they're having, just about every position is up for grabs right now. No one is really safe, but the focal point's always the quarterback position. And he may be auditioning to try and stay with his own current team. I think he's auditioning for the rest of the league to try and find a spot because this team is looking for a new quarterback.
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. The threat of a 2nd straight punt to start the game is looming as they come up 3rd and 10. Looking to throw, Garoppolo.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith.
And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line.
So first interception thrown for him there, and that really not the best decision either.
Not at all, and that's something he did not do in their victory last week. No interceptions in that game, but this defense, they're able to take advantage of an early mistake. Now let's see if they're going to turn it.
Touchdown! Elijah Moore with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Sentinels are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Extra point good by Hopkins, and it's now 14-0. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and he'll take over at the 25. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Garoppolo. That's going to be caught. It's Jacoby Myers. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 49-yard line. Throwing now is Garoppolo.
All of his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked up by Smith.
After the interception, here's Watson. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Jacorian Bennett has it. So this is something we didn't see at all from this offense in the victory last week. That's a turnover. They didn't have any, but giving the ball away here in the opening quarter.
I love the surprise in your voice because it's exactly what you stated. Didn't see it last week, but it's a key to their win. And it'll be a key to this game as well, protecting the football. Didn't get it done there.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
They will run the draw with Jacobs. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. This now a 3rd and 4. On 3rd down, here comes Jacobs. And some room to work. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs. On 1st down, Garoppolo. Open man is Myers. Yeah, that's good for a gain of 6, and it's 2nd down.
Well, this defense, Charles, really played well in that win a week ago.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and try to attack them this week because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try to run it more? Or do you tell your quarterback, make sure you see your guys open before you deliver?
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. This offense so far on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. To throw, it's Garoppolo. These guys running back out of the backfield. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 48 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. They'll bring a tight end in motion left. Inside the red zone, it's Garoppolo.
That's Sumayer, the tight end.
And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. This has been a good march down the field, but now they're stuck looking at a 2nd and 14. Garoppolo looks to throw.
And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but he's going to lead to 3rd down.
So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yes, let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks.
And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Now to try the field goal. Here's Daniel Carlson from the right hash. This from 45 yards away. Carlson able to put this one through. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3.
So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach turned his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, some guys, you know, they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look at a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little.
Touchdown, Houston. Elijah Moore. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Sentinels are able to widen their advantage.
Hopkins with the extra point, and the lead is up to 18 now. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away.
Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And this, let's face it, an important drive if they're going to get back into this ballgame.
Think about going into the locker room down 21-10 as opposed to 21-3. 21-10, a little more optimism, a little more bounce around the locker room, a little more discussion about how they're going to finish this thing off. 21-3, I think discouragement clouds that locker room.
Yeah, and I think a touchdown much bigger than a field goal on this drive just to get into the end zone and get that momentum.
Jacobs tried to run on first down, but he's going to be stopped and taken down behind the line of scrimmage.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 35-yard line.
From the gun, they'll try to run it.
And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here.
But you got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
It's going to be another frustrating end to a drive here. This offense, they've not been able to get anything going in this first half. And now it's going to be time to gather on the sidelines and try to figure out what's going wrong. Who has an idea? Who has a plan? Time to implement it.
And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. 31 yards on the punt there. And out will come the offense as they take over.
First down and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. The last time out, looking to repeat that, Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other. My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Faking the give. Now Watson. They'll roll him out right.
That'll be complete to Dobbins.
And he'll get this only to about the 38 as they stop him a few yards shy of the line to gain. Well, we knew he was close to the line of scrimmage, and they say he stepped over.
When you see him in that position, you think he's become a runner. As a DB, you start to react towards the line of scrimmage. They can often throw it over your head.
And here's a very low line drive, almost whiffed on it. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
He finds his man, complete. It's Jacobs. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. Garoppolo to throw on 2nd down. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
And this ball recovered by the offense. But remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble. The good news, they kept the ball. Bad news, it's 3rd and long.
Here's Jacobs from the gun. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here's A.J. Cole now to punt this one away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. It's a 42-yard punt. They keep him to just a yard on the return.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And now consider the lead. The question is, how much is good enough? Are you going for more?
It's the NFL. There's never enough, I believe, because they get reeled in all the time when you sit on the ball. I think that they will try and move the ball downfield and try and squeeze a few more points out of this first half. They'll be careful. They'll be a little bit cautious at times, but also they will attack downfield and try and get in position for at least 3 points.
Watson's throw complete there to Berrios.
Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. So that changes things. Here's 1st and 10 all the way up at the 45. Watson off play action. And he completes it to Berrios.
And he's going to be pushed out of bounds inside the 10-yard line.
A big play there just before halftime. 47 yards.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
Here's Watson. Touchdown! Deshaun Watson with his 3rd touchdown pass of this first half.
And the Signals would extend their lead here just before halftime.
Extra point good by Hopkins. And the route is on here in this first half.
Dustin Hopkins set to kick off.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. From his end zone, here's Renfrow. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 21-yard line.
Here we go.
And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. So after a very one-sided first half, what will the second half bring as we are back underway on EA Sports?
And we will not have a run back here as the second half starts with a touchback.
Here we go.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. That's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
And now the third down throw incomplete as well.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
Here's A.J. Cole now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away.
And here comes Berrios.
And just a net of 31 here, 40-yard punt, 9 on the return.
His guys take over first and 10 at their own 47-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Well, it's hard to imagine the first half going any better for them, CD, and now here as they begin their first series of the second half. I mean, they score here. This one, it's pretty much out of reach.
We honestly might already be at that point, partner, because this team, they were dominant in the first half, continue to be dominant now, and I think they're viewing this as a put-away drive on their way to a lopsided victory.
Now a play fake, and it's Watson rolling to his left. That's going to be brought in by Higgins. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
So first and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging into our second half blowout material.
He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's second down.
Partner, just a second earlier, and they might have had him because they certainly thought they were going to close in and drop him behind the line of scrimmage, but he had just enough time to dodge the pressure, and he ends up getting yardage before being stopped.
Back to throw, Watson. He's got Njoku over the middle, and he's brought down after a very nice gain, and they're going to speed things up here.
Watson changing the play.
Touchdown! Braxton Berrios taking it in.
And the Seminoles are pouring it on.
Hopkins with the extra point, and the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
Dustin Hopkins set to kick off.
2-0 for your phone to be clicking like that, nigga.
Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away.
And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
Down and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here we go.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
A third down now. Those last two plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. Needed 13, and with a good spot, they got 13 and a first down. Now Garoppolo.
And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already, and it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
Now a play fake. Garoppolo.
He'll let this go for Adams. Well, they intercept Garoppolo for the third time.
picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Well, this O-line's been great. They've got the big lead, so give them a pass there, I guess.
Yeah, I would think so, because if we are grading them on their performance in this game, a lot of pluses in their boxes so far.
Now Watson. And his throw is incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
He'll buy some time right. And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
Martin, I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Nate Hobbs. Down the right sideline. Well, to be blunt, not a whole lot has gone right for this defense in this ball game, but that's something right there. Still in the third quarter. It would take something around miracle territory for a comeback, but maybe that's a start, Charles.
It certainly is, and they're definitely showing that
And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. Josh Jacobs, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Black Knights take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that will cut this lead down to 25.
That's supposed to be a joke. That's a first 2nd round pick. You sound like crazy. Well, I was like, I'm smoking crack. Bro, that kick is amazing. You see how slow that shit move when he kick? You bugging. I love my kickers. Bro. Definitely not taking a 2nd round for my kicker. Crazy? That's critical right there. Kickers win games. I want your life. I'm not taking no 2nd round pick for that all-star kicker. Crazy? Nah, you tripping. Yeah. If I was smoking crack. You can give me Watson. 2nd round pick for my kicker? No, that's not. Give me Watson. Bro, I'm not trading none of my stars.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
They'll be back. I had this game until you cut my internet off. That changed my whole shit up until my internet went out. I was up 2 touchdowns already. Whole momentum switch. Yeah, right. Yeah, right. I knew that shit was gonna happen after that.
And the Signals are closing in on win number 10 as they extend this 4th quarter lead. Extra point good by
was over a while ago as they just add on to that.
They was playing defense.
Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. But no run back here. Fair catch.
Bro, don't let my team fool you, man. I keep getting some bum-ass teams, man. Once I get it...
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one.
Yeah, nah, that tackling definitely be killing me.
This ball game is played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this fourth quarter. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Looking to throw. Garoppolo. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he goes out right around the 39. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Zeus, move.
Snap for Garoppolo. But it stays up.
Did Russell take a shower? Huh? He need to take a shower. Everybody else went. He always wait for somebody to tell him.
First, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
Can y'all have this conversation about that?
There was a sign of improvement as he looks towards the next one. Nice bit of scrambling to move the sticks, and even more importantly, he didn't risk adding another interception to his ledger.
Garoppolo now, first down throw. And he takes a shot on the release.
Rafa!
Incomplete.
Did you take your shower? What you waiting for? An invitation? Being hungry has nothing to do. Okay, because you tell me you're hungry, what?
Here's 2nd and 10.
I'm aware of that. The first thing you said when I open your door.
Looking to throw, Garoppolo.
But that has nothing to do with you knowing that you need to take a shower. And someone shouldn't have to tell you that.
That leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
Brings up 3rd and inches.
Garoppolo now.
Woo!
Out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. They go with Jacobs. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Garoppolo. Mayer there to bring it in. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
On 2nd down, here's Garoppolo.
Yo, my offensive line is garbage.
So the sack of Garoppolo.
What?
And now what can they come up with on 3rd and long? They'll drop to throw.
Huh?
Ball had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air and defensively. They were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Now Garoppolo, got to have this one. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Down the sideline he goes. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. On is Hopkins now for the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
I never did have fumbleitis. I never been the type to have fumbleitis.
Back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And you can sort of sense their dejection.
Which one of them niggas said they have fight night? I mean, I need to take out my anger on somebody.
And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here, up to the 34. Maybe a good spot.
It's working. Fuck. Averaging 9 yards on that shit.
Hey, but I want to go to Blue School before my employee discount round.
Okay, so when we going?
Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
It's American barbecue.
Here's Garoppolo on 1st and 10.
You're like dynamo.
I could check my schedule for Saturday.
This one's gone. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 47. Here's Garoppolo to throw. And that, what a dangerous throw there back across the field, but it's incomplete.
That incompletion is not
Need to be. I had a player right there.
is gone, and the frustration in body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Can I have something to drink, please?
Garoppolo to try again on 2nd down. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles
That's some bullshit.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him, and after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions, and definitely not.
Now Garoppolo is in trouble, and down he goes. Za'Darius Smith, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
Talk about two sides of the ball at cross purposes, because mercifully this game's almost over for the offense, but the defense, they still want to get a few shots in. Their front 7, they've loved this ball game. They've been able to pad their stats, and maybe some backups can get in and get a sack as well.
And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. Ronnie Hickman with a pick. And he will take this across midfield and down to the 48-yard line.
At the 48-yard line.
Throwing now, Watson. This will be caught downfield by Moore. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A big play on the catch and run, covering 34 yards.
And even with the game seemingly in hand, they're continuing to fire away, pressing the ball down the field. Listen, it's worked all day. No reason to go away from it now.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. But their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy, because...
And this will be caught, and the carnage continues.
Bro, okay.
Now it's Hopkins to add the extra.
Yeah. When it's bullshit, it's bullshit. Bro, that wasn't no touchdown. That was a clear interception. They made the ball go through my guy. Swamp play this bullshit.
Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away.
You know, the ball went through the person, bro. That's what I just said. I know that.
Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
Nobody delete this shit off my system. You know that.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several
niggas
things in
scared.
this ball game, but The
Niggas scared.
several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
Niggas quiet now. Niggas are scared.
They're going to have to sit in that film room
They ain't trying to get their ass whooped.
and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are really starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Bro, I ain't even passed him.
Third down, knocked away and incomplete. I think this is what this game's become now. You just go deep, see if we can get something to go our way.
Yeah, not the most creative or most inventive play call there, but not much has worked for them throughout this game. They're almost at a loss.
Calm down, Sam.
They'll try and run for it.
What?
They stop him a few yards behind the game.
Yo, that's some bullshit. Why would he go that way? Yeah, these niggas is funny.
Side of the field. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7. They'll take that every time with a lead. First down, fourth quarter, getting 8 yards. You love that.
Defensive guys, I mean, you know this is you're down.
Blitz coming, down he goes. Multiple defenders there to drop him for a loss of 4.
GG's. GG's.
Houston can come away here with the victory. And when you break it down, you know, this was just a thoroughly dominating performance.